We're going to the rotten cabin. I haven't been there since late winter. It's been about 2 months. I'm wearing all this light color clothing because it's going to be hot today. It also keeps the bugs away a little bit. They're more attracted to dark clothing for sure. And this year the mosquitoes are vicious. It's a boggy area here, so there's tons of mosquitoes in here. I'm not wasting any time. I want to get through it as fast as possible. Okay. I need my hiking lungs back. Landmarks. My lake is just there. That took about 45 minutes. I was just giving her. Okay, let's let everyone know. Yeah. I know that probably does nothing, but I enjoy it. So that's why I do it. I have no idea what it's going to look like down here because the last time I was here was winter. It's a massive project, and we're well on our way to getting this place all cleaned up and building a new cabin here. Okay, I can see the tent. The tent does not look ripped open. Now, wasps love tents, so hopefully there's none inside. I put that tent up in the winter of 2026. Let's go. Let's go. This is hard. It is hard. It's going to be awesome. It's been ripped open. Darn. Oh boy. Not good. Could be a bear. Could have been a wolverine. It is ripped open. Good. Hey bear. Oh boy. That's been completely ripped open. Oh, I've had an animal here for sure. This place has been just ransacked. It's unfortunate. Look at this. Oh, wow. The animal went into my tent, ripped it open, took all of my stuff and threw it out here. Wow. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oh man. I had everything packed, all of my tools here. This is a huge hole. Look at that. Oh, all of the wood to build the floor. This has been ripped open. All of this wood is collapsed. I had all of this stacked beautifully. Oh man. Boy, oh boy. This was a rip from last year that I had to fix. Tried to get in here. Likely didn't work for him. Okay, ripped up that. Didn't get into my jerry cans. They often like to go into jerry cans because of the smell of gas. And at my cabin. Wow. Okay. You can see a bear's been at my other cabin. And he's been into jerry cans. What's going on here? Okay. This side seems okay. Boy, oh boy, that is devastating. I'm gonna have to patch that up as best I can. I don't have anything here today to do it. Okay, well, let's take a look at the site. I left my bear tent up. And I've left them up for long periods of time. And I just liked having it here on site. And it looks like it's no longer standing. There's a good chance the bear got into it. Well, lots of windows here. Windows. This has obviously been rifled through by the bear. All of this stuff has been moved around, trashed. And there's the cabin. Now, last year at this time, the cabin looked like this. The majority of the parts and components that put this cabin together came from the dump. Okay. The previous owner told me that he just stopped coming over the years. And now you can see the cabin looks like this. Yeah. Amazing. So much work was done during the winter months to get this done right, and look at it. So much better. This floor is getting worse by the day. It's really bad. Still a lot to do. A lot. But it's good. We're doing good. I had a huge pile of wood here, and in the winter I decided just to burn it in the snow, and man, it decimated the area. It's crazy how much wood it gotten rid of. I would say it got rid of 90% of the wood that was torn down from the cabin. There's a wasp nest in the tent right there. There's a wasp nest. I can see the wasps going up in it. That's where they love to nest. And they will be vicious. Right there. Oh, I should have brought, I'm gonna have to bring spray next time and go for it. They love those areas. Super protected. Okay, so that means I'm going in through the back for now. The bear helped me out. There's a wasp nest right there because it's opened up in here. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm not a huge fan of wasps. So if I go in there, there's a good chance they're just gonna get territorial with me. Just me being in there is not gonna be something they want. Now today, I brought a mosquito weapon. But these things actually work on big bugs like wasps, hornets, whatever. So I am gonna go in and I'm gonna be swatting. Look at this. Bear was trying to get in this one. This is just a sleeping bag. Little tooth mark right there. Little bucket. There we go. Oh baby, that was double trouble, that one. Work on my backhand. Whoa, whoa, in my face. Now these aren't actual wasps or hornets. They're what we like to call stouts back home in Labrador. They're like those big giant horsefly type bugs that will bite you. There is a bit of fun to it. It's calming down a bit. It's only AA batteries in this thing. You press the red button, send a charge. I don't know how many bugs I can get with just 2 AA batteries. I seem to get about maybe 10 or 15 there. It's peaceful in here. I don't know if there's even anything in that right now. It looks empty. Normally I see activity for sure. It gives you a better idea of how bad the rip is out the back here. The bear might not have even come in. He might have just grabbed what it wanted right here and then walked out. Looks like he did some damage right here too. You can see a couple more holes there. Hot. Year 2 on this rotten cabin site officially begins now. I invite you to go to the playlist, the Rotten Cabin playlist on my channel, and you'll see year 1. Right now it is June 22nd, 2026, and you will see all of the progress. And if you don't want to watch all of the videos, there is one video that I put up in early June 2026 that captures it all, the whole first year up until this point. And so yeah, year 2, tear down and build a new cabin. Hard to beat tuck tape. That stuff is very versatile. That looks really good. The bear got into this guy too, he's ripped it up. So here's the mistake I made with this thing. Last season at the end of the year, I've left these things up for a long time. Months, like 8-9 months at a time. And they've never been affected by bears. And when I came out my last trip, the bottom of this tent, because I set this tent up at the beginning of the winter last year, winter of 2025-2026, as a temporary base camp while I worked on the big one, the canvas tent shelter, and while I was working on this property. And so I used it a few times. It was a really good place to stay warm, especially when it's minus 50. And when I was here my last day, and I was getting everything done, I wanted to take this up and pack it. But the bottom was encased in ice all the way around from melt. And I knew that if I tried to pull it up, there was a good chance I was going to destroy the bottom of it, rip it. So I thought, okay, I'll let it sit here. It's been up for a while anyway. I'll come back in the summer and I'll tear it down. And now that a bear's been around, it ransacked the place. You know, it ripped it up, it tossed it over. And so the tent's damaged. Salvageable for sure, but yeah, that's me. I really should have taken it down earlier in the winter. I just thought, nah, I'll do it the last trip out, and this is what I've left myself with, a damaged tent, unfortunately. That's the way it goes though. Just gonna air that out a little bit. If you don't air it out, it will go moldy. That's an insulated floor. It's a bit damp down here, so I don't want to pack it up. But yeah, I actually value this floor more than I value the tent. These insulated floors are unbelievable in the winter time. Even if that tent just never worked on me again, at least I would have an insulated floor for any other tent that I might use. Today, it's just a clearing of what I can get rid of and throw it all up here on the hill, get it all together, and it's my big burn pile. Doing that will really clean the place up. I know it will, so that's the plan. This isn't fun stuff, but it's necessary. All of this stuff came from inside the cabin. All of it was covered in mice poop. It was infested. So it goes to the dump this winter. winter of 2026, 2027. As you guys can see all around this cabin, there's so much mess. And I feel like if I can tackle a lot of that today, I'll just feel so much better. I'll keep throwing wood up in the pile. I'll keep bagging as much as I can. And that way when I come back the next time, it'll just feel fresher and like I can tackle it. Right? Because right now, there's so much around. I don't want to tackle tearing down that cabin, any more of that cabin right now, while I have all this stuff just staring me right in the face. What's this all about here? Heavy. I don't know if you guys watch Kyle's cabin, but as of the summer of 2026, he's building like his 5th or 6th cabin. I like watching that guy, and he's building a log cabin right now. And he was talking about how some people ask him, why is he lifting big giant logs onto his sawmill instead of using a skid steer where you can pick it up and drop it. And he said he likes the exercise, right? He said it's like going to the gym. And I have to agree. You see me going up and down the hill and hiking out here and riding my snowmobile, building stuff and digging holes. Like on this channel, I do a ton of physical work. And I'll tell you, it's not easy. It beats me up. And I put myself in this situation. I am forcing myself to stay active. Now, this is intense stuff for my age. I remember Jerry, for those of you who don't know, and a lot of you do know, a lot of you watch this channel, but Jerry is a father figure to me. And a mentor, and he taught me a lot along the way, and he follows the channel closely, and he built my wood stove, my favorite wood stove, and he built the oven. Anyway, when I was in my late 30s, and he would have been almost 60, he would have been late 50s. We were going to the cabin, and I said, Jerry, you like going to the cabin a lot? And he's like, I'm not going to be able to be banging around like this for very much longer. I've got a decade and a half or so, he said. So I'm going to give her as long as I can. And that stuck with me. I think about that. And at that time, when I was like 36, 30, whatever it was, I thought, man, I got like 35 years to go. And here I am. I'm a year away from 50. And it's like, I don't know. Can I make it to 70? Can I make it to 80 at this? It is good. It is good. But I feel it. I'm not as mobile as I used to be, or mobile, or however you want to pronounce it. I'm not as flexible. My back feels it. I got achy wrists. My wrist has been killing me for about 6 months now. Tendons are all over the place. And, but I just keep trucking at it. And I think a big reason is because I committed to it. And now I'm on YouTube telling everyone I'm going to do this. Another massive pile of wood. Just like that, man. The more that comes from the cabin site and is confined to this location, the better everything looks. And I just know it's a matter of time before all of this is burnt. And we are just that much closer to a remediated site. All this stuff, the bear's been through all of this. I gotta take care of all this now. Now a lot has been taken away from this site. I took like, I don't know, 7 dump loads this winter on my snowmobile and my truck. It was intense. There's a lot of stuff coming out of here, and I didn't get it all. Some of it was buried in snow, and but I did do a massive haul out of here, especially insulation and parts of the roof. Crystal thinks I should get some sort of environmental award for cleaning up this cabin. I don't know, what do you guys think? Bit extreme, giving me an environmental award just for cleaning up a cabin, but holy crow, this place is rotten. The resident squirrel doesn't like me. There he goes. See him up there? He's probably not too impressed with me. That's his home up there, probably. Yeah. Up in there is where he lives. I'm not gonna do anything to you, buddy. Just don't come jumping on my face. When I was in my late teens, I would say I was probably in grade 12. My buddy Chris and I went to a cabin with our girlfriends, and there was a squirrel just like this. See him up there? And he was in the cabin, running around the roof. And the girls were freaked out about the squirrel. Up on the roof, you could see him scurrying around and whatnot. They were not comfortable. And Chris somehow found like this little stuffy at the cabin. It was like a little bear thing. And it looked like a squirrel, the size of a squirrel. And he walked over to the corner. He's like, I think I see the squirrel. And he was like, ah! And he grabbed it and he pretended that he was being attacked by the squirrel. The girls freaked out. It was really, really funny. I was in on it, so I didn't freak out. I probably would have jumped on Chris trying to attack that squirrel. But yeah, that's a great memory, man. Those were the days. Those were the days. Oh, that squirrel's got a baby. That's not good. This is like the wildlife episode here. That thing is probably thinking I'm a threat. It's gone with the squirrel, the baby squirrel in its mouth. And squirrels are territorial, right? So they'll dominate an area, a pretty big area, one squirrel will, and take on all other squirrel comers. So this is something I've heard. So I decided to look it up, and yes, squirrels are territorial. Squirrels can become fiercely defensive of their turf and potential mates during the spring and late summer breeding seasons. And apparently there is a hierarchy. So rather than, as it says here, rather than always fighting, many populations establish dominance hierarchies where larger, older squirrels hold precedence over subordinates. So pretty interesting stuff there. So it's probably taken that baby to another spot that it has around here. So that means when I cut this down, I'm destroying that home. But it is what it is, man. This place has been the home to squirrels and mice for a long, long time. And it had to come down. It absolutely had to come down. Look what I found. Check it out. Man, I love dinkies. Loved them. Still works. Yeah. Awesome. Look what I just found. Grape. Division sign. Helicopter. And the letter J. I found a J and a dinky out here. For those of you wondering, I brought all of this stuff out here in the winter using my snowmobile with a homemade Comatic. Works really well. The 5-kilometer hike coming in here in the summertime, I'm not bringing any of this stuff. It is a winter time job to be bringing in all of the supplies. So yeah, that's how it all gets here if you're wondering. Now the front is looking a lot better. A lot has happened. It might not look like it, but this place is looking so much better. Just starting to clear the area. The old deck is gone. The wood pile is 1,000 times bigger than it was when we showed up. The bear tent is all cleaned up. The back of the tent is fixed. The wood is all stacked and covered. And the tent is all tidied up inside, ready for my next visit. Okay, we are set. The place looks a lot better. Things that needed to be done were done. And I feel good. I feel great actually. So I know when I come back next time, I can start to tackle that cabin once again. Anyway, I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.